Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman, and I am doing the best I can here. Having a little bit of trouble, but I have not set up my ball game yet, and I'm going to do so now. And I'm going to take my time, if you don't mind. Boston Red Sox at the Baltimore Orioles. And if it's okay with you, I'm going to sit here quietly and set up this ball game. It can take anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes. The coffee is brewing. Let's see, Boston, Baltimore, 1-2. Wait a minute. Shit. $14, $15. This is, oh, it's a doubleheader. Holy shit. Wow. Okay. Okay. Seems early to have a double header, but okay. Good morning, Stack. Oh. 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 Runnels, Schilling, Lou Clinton. Okay, this Pagliarone, I don't know where he is. Here he is. Middle zone. Hardy. Stremski, Brassoud, and Schwal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's Schwal. It's a 2. Just setting up here. A little slow today. There. Oh, there he is. He is a 1. I'll go through the lineups as I enter them. Red Sox, Boston Red Sox come into this 3-0. Orioles 1-1. Oh. Schwal and Barber. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, there's Boston. Schwal, no record. And Barber, no record. For the Red Sox, leading off is Pete Runnels at first. Chuck Schilling at second. Lou Clinton in right. Jim Pagliarone catching. Frank Malzone at third. Carroll Hardy in center. Carl Yastrzemski in left. Ed Brissoud at short. And Don Schwal, the pitcher. No record. His second appearance. For the Baltimore Orioles, Johnny Temple at second. This pitcher, catcher, third, short, first, second, right, center, left. Earl Robinson in right field. Boo Powell in left, which seems strange to me. Jim Gentile at first. Jackie Brandt in center. Brooks Robinson at third base. Gus Triando's catching. Jerry Adair at short. And then Barber pitching. The Orioles won this one 5-1. Barber went all the way. Relievers for Boston were Wills and Forniels. Barber is a left-hander for Baltimore. Schwal is a right-hander. All right, Stack has a Dr. Pepper, Doug has a Coca-Cola, and I have a regular coffee with milk in it. And I say good morning to everybody. And we are in Baltimore. I'm not even sure what their stadium was in '62. Why don't I look? Memorial. Let's see here. Red Sox won. Oh. 2. Here's the Orioles. Orioles have played 2 games according to this. That's 1. Wait a minute. Bear with me. I could have messed this shit up already. Oh, Baltimore. 1. Two. This is game 3. 1, 2. What the hell? April 14th. Okay, this is, here it is. 1. Bear with me. 1, 2. Okay, that's right. I'm just second guessing myself. And the Red Sox have played 3 games. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's all good. It just seemed weird. And the Orioles take the field. It's Steve Barber on the mound. He's a left-hander. Leading it off for the Red Sox is Pete Runnels. Here's Barber, he's ready. And the pitch to Runnels. 5-5 struck him out, and we're underway. Now Chuck Schilling. Here's Barber. 1-6, left-handed, grounds it to second for Temple, 2 outs. And Luke Clinton is the batter. 5-4, right-handed, catcher, our first X. Triando's 229. (12-2). He pops it up. E29, 611, 14. Wait a minute. E9, I'm sorry. Oh, 611, 14. He makes the catch. And the side is out. 1-2-3 by Barber. After a half, Red Sox nothing, and the Baltimore Orioles coming up. Here is Don Schwall, right-hander, had 32 starts. Johnny Temple leading it off for the Orioles. 6-8, walked him. Temple on first. Let's see, Schwall 0, +1, Barber -1, -3. Okay, Temple 1-16, being held 1-14. Here's old Robinson now. Pitch from Schwall, 3-5 struck him out. Robinson retired. Here's Powell. (4-7) left-handed, walked him. First and second, 1 out. And here's Jim Gentile. (6-11) left-handed. That's a slash. In Baltimore, left-handed. It's a liner to second. Caught by Schilling, 2 outs. And that brings up Jackie Brandt, first and second, 2 outs. Clutch situation. Number 15. Okay, here's Brandt now. Pitch from Schwal. That's 1-5, and he struck him out. The side is retired. No runs, no hits, 2 walks, 2 left. It's scoreless after 1. Barber takes the mound. And Jim Pagliarone to lead it off. Here's Barber now. Left-hander. 5-8, grounds it to short for a dare, 1 out. Now Frank Malzone. Two, 4, grounds it to second for Temple, 2 outs. And Carroll Hardy is the batter. Two, 8, left-handed, flies to right. That's for Earl Robinson, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. 6 in a row for Barber in the game. Schwal comes out, bottom of the second. Brooks Robinson to lead it off. Okay, here's Schwal now. The pitch to Brooks. 4-4, right-handed. Grounds it to third X. Malzone, 317. He gets to it. 6-10-15. And he boots it. 6-10-15 E1. It's an error by Malzone. Brooks Robinson is on. Here's Gus Triandos now. Pitch from Schwal. 1-8, right-handed, pops it up to short. And Brossoud makes the catch, 2 outs. Now here's Jerry Adair. 3-7. Fly ball center, 2 outs. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Steve Barber. Barber steps in. The batter's box. Pitch from Schwal. That's 2-8, and he struck him out. Third strikeout for Schwal. No runs, no hits, the error. 1 left. It's scoreless after 2. Barber comes out, top of the third. Carl leads it off. Barber has retired the first 6 Red Sox. 3-7. Grounds it to second for Temple, 1 out. Here's Eddie Brossoud. One 6 struck him out. Second for Barber. And it's Don Schwal, the pitcher, coming up. .68 right-handed. There's a base hit. First base runner, and the first hit is a single by the pitcher. Don Schwal, he's on first 2 outs. And here's Pete Runnels. 112, left-handed, grounds it to second for Temple, and the side is retired. No runs, no 1 hit. The first base runner. Still scoreless, middle of the third. Schwal comes out. Top of the order for Baltimore, Johnny Temple leading it off. Just to remind people, the Red Sox finished 8th with 76 wins. The Orioles finished 7th with 77 wins. Here's Temple leading it off. Pitch from Schwal. 110, and that is a base hit. A leadoff single by Temple. 1-16, being held. 1-14 with the lead. Here's Earl Robinson. 5-7 right-handed, grounds to second X. Schilling 213. It goes through, base hit, S1. 6-8, 9-13. A base hit, and Temple goes to second. No outs, first and second. Here's Powell. Here's Schwal. 410 left-handed, catcher X. Pagliarone, 410. $10-4. That's going to be a pass ball most likely. 5-10-12. E10. Oh, and an error. It's a PPE1, a squib, and Pagliarone can't handle it. That'll load the bases now on the error by Pagliarone. Second error for Boston. Bases loaded, no outs. Jim Gentile, the batter, they'll play the infield back to try to avoid a big run. Big inning. Here's Schwal. 6-4 left-handed. That's a ballpark slash, but I don't think that's going through. Left-handed. No. It's a liner to second. And caught by Schilling, 1 out. Infield still back for Brandt. Three, 7 right-handed. Single 1-5. Lines it again to Schilling. 2 outs at second. Now Schwal with a chance to get out of this. Bases loaded, no outs. Now there's 2 outs. Here's Brooks now. And the pitch from Schwal, clutch situation. 1-6 right-handed. There is a reverse clutch single. So Brooks pops it up to shortstop, caught by Brossoud, and the side is retired. Isn't that something? 1-6 right-handed. It's a clutch single, reversed in clutch situations. The outs with this clutch sign are the singles to asteroids. So the Orioles strand 3 and had bases loaded, nobody out. And Schwal got out of it. It's a scoreless ball game through 3. We'll take a break and come back in just a couple minutes. This is the Strat-O-Matic Network. Well, we're back here at Memorial Stadium. It's scoreless. Orioles had a missed opportunity, bases loaded, no outs, and Schwal got out of it for the Red Sox. Here's Barber now. Top of the fourth, scoreless game. And JC is here. We're all glad to have you all here for the, turns out we're getting a nice little group here for these early games. I started a little late, 5:45. I was up very late watching the debate. That's late for me. Here's Barber now, left-hander. He'll face Schilling to start it off, top of the fourth. Barber winds and the pitch. That's 5-10, grounded to short X. Adair 325. (10-3) gets to it. E25 689. Throws him out. One away. Here's Luke Clinton now. (612) grounds to first X. Gentile 318. (14-3) gets to it. E18 6-9-10. Takes it to throws it to Barber, covering the bag. 2 outs. And now Jim Pagliarone. This is the first game of a doubleheader. If I have the wherewithal, or the gumption, I should say, the motivation, I'll just whip right into the second game. Take a little break, but stay in the broadcast. And just denote that in the title. 2 outs, nobody on. Barber on the mound. 6-8 to Pagliarone, right-handed, base hit, second hit for Boston. Pagliarone is on, not being held. Here's Frank Malzone now. .510 right-handed. There's another grounder to short X. Adair 325. 17-3. He gets to a G1. E25 467. And throws him out. So the side is retired, no runs. The single by Pagliarone left on. We move to the bottom of the fourth. Schwal now. Again, he loaded the bases with no outs last inning and got out of it. With no runs. Gus Triandos will lead it off. 6-11 right-handed, grounds it to third, 1 out. The only exception, the only reason I wouldn't do the game in the broadcast if I have to go into the app, which I only can access on my phone, to get any players. I see Galen Cisco is due up to pitch for the Red Sox in Game 2. Uh, I think it'll be okay. But we'll just go ahead and we'll start setting it up and see if it happens. Here's Jerry Adair now, 1 out, nobody on. That's 4-6, right-handed, double 1 to 4. It is a double for Adair. A 1 out double. Barber comes up now. A bunter, but there's 1 out, a runner already in scoring. 6-7, left-handed, walked him. First and second with 1 out. And Johnny Temple steps up. Johnny Temple died in 1994, age 66. That's my age. One out, first and second. Pitch from Swall. That's 6-8, right-handed, walked him. The bases are full now. Again, this time with 1 out. And Earl Robinson is the batter. Infield is back. .110. That's a ballpark blast. That could be a grand slam. It's an 8, right-hander. No, it's caught in left field by Yastrzemski. Adair will tag. And there's the first run of the ball game. It was hit deep. So it's 1-0 Orioles. 2 outs now. First and second. And Boog Powell, the big youngster for the Orioles. .43, left-handed, fly ball right X. Yeah. Lou Clinton, 3-6 in right. Three, 6 in right. That's going to be a 7. 7-3, F1 gets to it. E6, 6-10, 15. And he makes the catch on an F1. Runners will advance. They tag on it. It was hit deep. Second and third, 2 outs. Here's Gentile now. Clutch situation. 1-7, right-handed, single 1 to 4. Lines it to second, caught by Schilling. And the side is retired. Schwall allows 1 run, though. On 1 hit, 2 walks, the sacrifice fly. After 4, it's 1-0 Orioles. Oh, he's right. Thank you, Stack. It happens. So what we'll do is we will count this as the first out. This is house rule. That counts as the first out for the bottom of the 5th. Thank you so much, sir. That's house rule. Okay, we move to the top of the fifth. Already the future has occurred with that first out. Look at that, 3 pop-ups or lineouts to second by Gentile. Here's Barber, top of the fifth. Hardy leading it off. It's 1-0 Orioles. That's 2-8, left-handed, flies it to right, 1 out. Earl Robinson makes the catch. Now Carl Yastrzemski. Two, 3, struck him out. Third strikeout for Barber. And Eddie Brissout is the batter. Oh. 4-8, right-handed, double 1 to 14. It's a double, a 2-out double. That'll bring Schwall up, who singled in the third. Clutch situation. 1-7 struck him out, and the side is retired. Fourth strikeout for Barber. He is shutting out the Red Sox through 5 innings pitched. We move to the bottom of the fifth. Schwall comes out. There's 1 out, carried over, and Jackie Brandt is the batter. That's 1-6, struck him out. Fourth strikeout for Schwall, 2 away. And Brooks Robinson comes up. The pitch from Schwall. 6-3, right-handed, ballpark slash. That's a 1, it'll go through. So a 2-out single for Brooks Robinson. Not being held. Here's Triandos. 0 for 2. 5-11, right-handed, grounds it to first X. Runnels, 3-11. .311. 10-3 gets to it. E11, 6-8-9. And he takes it to he throws it to Schwall in the bag, and the side is retired. No runs. 1 hit, the single by Brooks Robinson. He was left on base. We move to the 6th now, Barber. Top of the order for the Red Sox, Pete Runnels. .326 real world. 562 at bats. Here's Runnels, 0 for 2. .67 left-handed. Single 1 to 14 goes through for a leadoff base hit. He's the tying run, Runnels. Now Chuck Schilling is the batter. 4-8. And that's a double down the line. Runnels rounds second, goes to third, and holds. And the Red Sox have something going here in the top of the 6th. It was a 4-8 right-handed double off Barber. Here's Luke Clinton, infield in. Pitch from Barber. 2-11 left-handed, grounds it to first C with the infield in second and third. That's going to be one. The runners will hold. Temple fields it, checks the runners and holds them. It's one out. And Pagliarone comes up now. Infield still in. Here's Barber. 2-7 left-handed. That is a non-clutch base hit to right. This might score two. Runnels scores to tie it up. Schilling to third. Coming around. 1-14, 1-15. One to 12. Boy, that's a tough call. 1-12. We will let him hold. It's a risky call, but it's conservative. We're going to let him hold. It's first and third, one out. And here's Malzone now. They're hoping for a fly ball with one out that might bring home the run. Geezer, just go to my community board. I post the standings there. If you go to my landing page, there's a link called Community. Just check it out there. First and third, one out. Infield back. Here's Barber now. The pitch to Malzone. That is 4-11 right-handed. There's another ballpark slash. This one will not go through right-handed. It's a liner to short. Two outs. And Carroll Hardy comes up in a clutch situation. Two outs. Hardy facing Barber, left-handed pitcher. And the pitch. That's 2-7 left-handed. Flies it to center. This should end the inning. Brandt makes the catch, and the side is retired. The Red Sox get one run and tie it up, though, on 3 hits and 2 left on. We're in the middle of the 6th. We're all tied at 1. We move to the bottom of the 6th. Jerry Adair now. This is Schwal's first endurance inning. Barber's is the 7th. Here's Schwal. 4-7 right-handed, single 1-9, grounded to third, and Malzone has it, and he throws to Runnels at first for the first out. Here in the bottom of the 6th, Barber coming up now. Here's Schwal. That's 111, struck him out. 5th strikeout for Schwal, 2 away. And here's Temple. Temple has walked twice and singled. 1-4, right-handed, pops it up to third. And Malzone makes the catch. And the side is retired. 1-2-3 by Schwal. It's a pitcher's duel of sorts. We've gone 6. It's a 1-1 ball game. I'm Jeffrey Guterman. And this is the Strat-O-Matic Network. We'll be back in just a couple minutes. Well, we're back here. I'm in Studio B, Jeffrey Guterman, and 62 replay, April 15. And first game of a doubleheader. It's a 1-1 game. Barber comes out top of the 7th. Carl Yastrzemski leads it off. Here's Barber. Pitch to Carl, 3-7, grounds it to second for Temple, 1 out. Carl is 0 for 3. Here's Eddie Broussoud now, 1 for 2 with a double. Two-7, left-handed, flies it to left for Powell, 2 outs. And here comes Schwal. One 5 struck him out. A 1-2-3 inning for Barber with his 5th strikeout. 7th inning stretch, and we go on to the bottom of the 7th. Here's Schwal now, his 2nd endurance inning. Earl Robinson leads it off. 3-9, right-handed, grounds it to short. That's for Broussard. 1 out. Now Powell. Three eight. That's a double 1-6 base hit, Powell. Powell is on first with 1 out. Here's Gentile. Six six, left-handed, double 1-4, and that's a double for Gentile. Powell goes to third. Second and third, 1 out. And Schwal is 1 hitter walk away from fatigue. Four Niles, if he's carded, pitched in this game. There he is. A hefty 5.36 ERA. Lord. I might be able to do better than that in a close game. We'll look. And Wills also pitched. I don't see Wills in here. Let's take a peek on Baseball Reference. Okay, he's probably on the Reds and we can pull him if he's there. If not, we're not able to pull him from the card viewer while I'm broadcasting. Infield is in here with 1 out and Jackie Brandt comes up. Orioles threatening. Here's Schwal. And the pitch to Brandt. 5-6 right-handed, struck him out. That's the 6th for Schwal, and he's 1 out away from getting out of this inning with endurance. Brooks is 1 for 3. From the stretch, Schwal. 4-10, right-handed, catcher X. This could be a problem if it gets by. Pagliaroni of 4-10. Two four. It's going to be probably a wild pitch. 6-7-8 E10. WG is a wild pitch. And a run scores, Powell comes home. A very exciting play to see something like that. Gentile goes to third. That's an earned run. On the wild pitch, and it's not scored as an error. So it's 2-1 Baltimore. 2 outs with Gentile on third, Brooks with a full count. Here's the pitch from Schwal. That is 5-7 right-handed, grounds it to second X. Schilling 213. 213 gets to it. E13, 611, 12. And he throws him out. The side is retired. He gets out of it with 1 run on 2 hits and the wild pitch thrown by Schwal. After 7, it's 2-1. We're moving to the top of the 8th. Barber, now the winner of record. He'll face the top of the order. This is his second endurance inning. He has full endurance. Pete Runnels leads it off. He's 1 for 3. Good morning, Big Cats. Here's Barber now. 410 left-handed, struck him out. That is the 6th for Barber. Now Chuck Schilling. 210 left-handed, and that's a base hit for Schilling, his second of the game. Schilling is on, not being held. 1-17 on a 2. Nope. Not being held though. Here's Luke Clinton. Clinton 0 for 3. 210. Walked him. So Barber is 1 hit or walk away from fatigue as Pagliarone steps up. And there's action in the Orioles bullpen. They didn't use anybody. Okay, here's Triandos now. I'm sorry, Pagliarone. First on second, 1 out. Pagliarone 2 for 3. The pitch from Barber. 1-8. Oh, and he struck him out. That's the 7th for Barber. Barber 1 out away from getting out of this with endurance. 3-7 left-handed, grounds it to second for Temple, and the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, a walk, both left. Middle of the 8th. 2-1 Orioles, and here's Schwal. 2 hits or walks away from fatigue. Pitch to Triandos. 5-6, right-handed, struck him out. That's the 7th for Schwal. Now Jerry Adair. Barber comes out on deck. For 8, right-handed, walked him. Now Barber comes up. If you're looking ahead to the top of the 9th, it'll be Hardy, Yastrzemski, and Brosseau, with the Red Sox down 2-1 at this point. 1 out, Adair on first. Pitch to Barber, 1-5, struck him out. That's the 8th for Schwal. And here's Johnny Temple. Four, 6. Oh, that's a double 1-4 base hits. And Schwal has reached fatigue. Schwal has reached fatigue here in the bottom of the 8th. We're going to have to take him out. There'll be a little break in the action. He pitched 7 2/3. 7 hits. Walked 5. Struck out 8. He's allowed 2 runs thus far, and he's responsible for first and third, 2 outs. Let's see who's coming in. To face Earl Robinson, a right-handed hitter. Dick Raditz came in relief on the 16th. We'll use him today. Good relief pitcher. Raditz coming in, taking his warm-ups. Raditz has no record. He's pitched 1 inning, allowed no runs, came in once for relief. Raditz trying to put this out here. Okay, Earl Robinson steps up. 2 outs, bottom of the 8th. First and third. Here's the pitch to Robinson now. 2-3, and he grounds it to first for Runnels, and the side is retired. No runs, a hit and a walk, both left. We're heading to the 9th. Hardy, Yastrzemski, and Brossoud. Red Sox trail 2-1. Here's Barber now. He is 2 hits and/or walks away from fatigue. 4-9, right-handed and home run 1. Fly ball left. Powell makes the catch, 1 away. Whitey Herzog is coming in to play left field. I should have brought him in sooner, but Whitey Herzog is in now. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Okay, 1 out. Here's Yastrzemski now. Barber, the wind-up, the pitch. 6-12 left-handed, grounds it to first X. Gentile, 3-18. .318, 6-3, gets 2 at G3. 3-6-8. E18. And he takes it, throws it to Barber, covering the bag, 2 outs. And it's all up to Eddie Brossoud. It was a close ball game. It is a close ball game. Brossoud the tying run at the plate, top of the 9th, 2 outs. Red Sox down by 1. Here's Barber. 4-8, right-handed, double 1-14. It's a double for Brossoud. So that'll put the tying run in scoring position here with 2 outs. And there'll be a hitter for Schwal. Actually, for Raditz. Yeah. A hitter for Raditz. Let's see what it's going to be. Let's see, Green and Tillman. We're going to bring in Pumpsy Green. He is only a 231 hitter, but he's a switch hitter. And he is also highlighted in our thumbnail photo for this broadcast. Pumpsy Green steps in. Okay, Pumpsy at the plate. Barber, again, one hitter walk away from fatigue, one out from the win. The pinch to Pumpsy. That is 3-3, and he pops it up in foul territory for Brooks Robinson, and the game is over. Orioles win it 2-1. Barber gets the win. He went all the way. He allowed 8 hits. He walked only 1, struck out 7, and allowed 1 run. The loss goes to Schwal. The final line, Orioles 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. Red Sox 1 run, 8 hits, out hitting the Orioles and losing 2 errors. So that's the ball game. There's 1. And a wild pitch is why there's not a second run batted in. Now what I'm going to do is set up game 2. And we'll put this one in the books later. And so it'll be a little quiet time for now. We'll change this broadcast name to Doubleheader. And I'll just go into a silent mode here if you will. And feel free to leave, come back, or just hang out. Boston 10-2 and Baltimore. Boston won the first 10-2, and Baltimore just won this one 2-1. It was a good pitching in this game. As I'm doing this, I may not see any text that people put in. It may be delayed, my ability to see it. Let's see, game 2. And then I'll take a break for 5 or 10 minutes after I set this up. Pagliarone catching both games of this doubleheader. Looks like they're using largely the same players, although the lineup is moved a little. Galen Cisco will be the starter. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, Boston is now 3-1. Baltimore is 2-1. Okay, for Baltimore, Marv Breeding. I'm gonna have to check this out. Oh, I think he is elsewhere. Breeding should be on the. He should be, yeah. He should be right here. I don't remember seeing him though. Wow, I do not see him. Oh, there he is. Oh, Lord. Okay. Breeding. I'll announce the lineups as I put the fielding ratings in. Okay. Reynolds. Broussard. Clinton. Showing. Cisco. There's Cisco. WR 217 plus 2. Wow, 6.72 ERA. Good luck. Okay, for the Red Sox in game 2, it'll be Runnels at first, Broussard at short, Clinton in right, Pagliarone behind the plate, Malzone at third, Hardy in center, Yastrzemski in left, Schilling at second, and the pitcher, Cisco, plus 2 +3. Cisco, +3. Raditz came in real world, but we used him in the first game. We'd probably not use him again. So just put a question mark. Red Sox won this one 5-4. Baltimore won in real world. Baltimore won the first game 5-1 in real world, and they won 2-1 in our replay. Catcher, third, second, first, short, right, center, left. Now let's set up Baltimore. Breeding. Herzog. Powell. Gentile, Grant, Brooks, and we have Lau. Charlie Lau, Adair, and Heft is the pitcher. Oh, Christ. Billy Heft, he's a little better than Kid Cisco. Much better, but not great. And he is a 2WL. 226, 0 hold. Here's the, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there's a 2. Pitcher catches short, first, second, third, right, left, center. The lineup is Marv Breeding at second, Whitey Herzog in right, Powell in left, Gentile at first, Grant in center, Brooks Robinson at third, Charlie Lau catching, Jerry Adair at short, and Heft the pitcher, and he is a 0 +2. Now, let's see who was used here. They used a lot of people. Bill Short was used. I don't even know if he's carded. Jim LaHoo was used. And Milt Pappas was used. For Baltimore. Let's just double check here. Let's just take a peek to see who might be. I have a feeling none of them are available. Here's Pappas. Okay. That's it. Short and LaHoo. Of course, the stock, you could consider using him. He pitched so few innings, he's not carded. He only had 4 innings pitched. And Jim LaHoo Also, very few 10 innings. He's not carded. That's something I might do in the future. Games is look at who relieved or pinch hit, and if they're not carded, construct the card. It takes a while. This is all set. We're just going to check the pitcher's records. I don't think they have any records. Heft has no record. He has pitched. He pitched 7 innings in a prior start and allowed 1 run. And for Boston, Cisco has not pitched. He has no record. So there's your game. Heft is a left-hander. Again, the Orioles won the first game of this doubleheader 2-1. I'm going to take a break for, about 10 minutes or so, if it's okay with all of you. Because I played the first game and I want to just chill out. I have some coffee left from the first pot, which is surprising to me. Yeah, we'll take a break, Stack. Sure. Thank you. And I will be back. Oh, that's nice, Stack. Thank you. I will be back. It's become sort of a pilgrimage. I don't know if that's the right word. That is playing Strat-O-Matic, an individual's journey through life. Oh, Lord help me. When we come back, we'll get right into this ball game. I'm Jeffrey Guterman, and this is the Strat-O-Matic Network. Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman here in Studio B for Game 2 of the doubleheader. It will be Galen Cisco, right-hander for Boston, and Billy Heft, a southpaw for Baltimore. I already reviewed the lineups. This is the final game of this three-game series between Boston and Baltimore. In the first game, Baltimore won it 2-1. It was a pitcher's duel of sorts. And now this would be the rubber game of the series. And Baltimore, if they win, they'll sweep. Red Sox trying to avoid the sweep. Both pitchers have no record. We're in Memorial Stadium, and Billy Heft takes the mound for Baltimore. Billy Heft. He died in 2010 at age 77. Cancer. And leading it off for the Red Sox is, Pete Runnels. Runnels was 1 for 4 and scored a run in the first game. Okay, Heft is ready. The windup. This is lefty-lefty. Pitch to Runnels, 5-5 left-handed, struck him out, 1 away. And we are underway for this, the second game of the doubleheader. Now here's Eddie Broussard. .49 right-handed, double 1 to 15. It gets through down the line. A double for Broussard. He had 2 doubles in the first game of this doubleheader and went 2 for 4. So Broussard on second. And Lou Clinton, the batter. Lou was 0 for 3 and a walk. From the stretch, Heft. 5-6. Walked him. First and second, 1 out for Pagliarone now. .47 right-handed base hit off Heft. Broussard scores. Clinton goes to third. And the Red Sox get off to a 1-0 lead. First and third, 1 out. Here's Malzone, infield back for the double. 3-11 left-handed, grounds it to first. That'll score a run. C1 to first and third. Gentile takes it to the bag. Clinton scores, and Pagliarone goes to second. That makes it 2-0 Red Sox. 2 outs, Pagliarone in scoring position. Here's Hardy now. Clutch situation. 3-6, and he pops it up to second for Breeding. And the side is retired. But there were 2 runs on 2 hits, a walk, and 1 left on. After a half, it's Boston 2, Baltimore coming up. Galen Cisco is the Red Sox pitcher. 9 starts, 83 innings, started this game real world, 6.72 ERA. Okay, Cisco is ready. And leading it off is Marv Breeding. Marv Breeding, he had 240 at-bats, 246 hitter. Cisco a right-hander. Breeding steps into the batter's box. Breeding died in 2006 at age 72. Okay, Cisco looks in. Here's the windup and the pitch to Breeding. That's 2-7 right-handed. Single 1-12 goes through for Breeding. A leadoff single for the Orioles. Breeding is on. 1-16. It's a borderline. Not being held. Here's Whitey Herzog now. Two, 4. Grounds it to third. Malzone has it, forces Breeding at second. 1 out, and Herzog is on. 1-16. He not being held. Here's Powell. He's got a 9 pickoff. 3-9. Right-handed hit well by Powell. Deep to right field, and it's gone. A 2-run home run for Boog Powell. Look at it again, 3-9 right-handed, and there it goes, 1-15. Makes it the 2-2 ball game. Boog went boom boom, indeed. For Powell, that's his second home run of the year. Early on here. Many people were tied with 2 home runs in the American League, and that's the most anyone has. Too many to list. Here's Jim Gentile. 2-2 game. 1 out, nobody on. Boog making up for a miserable 69. Indeed, I was just thinking about that, Demos. The pitch to Gentile. 2-10, right-handed, walked him. Gentile is on. Not being held. He gets the lead. Oh my, on a 2. Of course, we weren't holding him with just the 2. That's going to be 1-19 max. And I guess they'll let him go. I mean, we could look to see the T rating. It's a 1-7. That's the 20 die, but we'll let him steal it. Stolen base for Gentile. Brandt comes up. Gentile on second, 1 out. Here's Cisco. That's 5-7, right-handed, walked him. Cisco having his early troubles here. Again, a 6.72 ERA. only 83 innings. That's all real world. First and second, 1 out. Here's Brooks now. .65 right-handed, struck him out. 2 down for Charlie Lau, left-handed hitter. Clutch situation. 5-8, left-handed, grounds to second, our first X. Schilling, 213. That's a re-roll. 6-2, gets 2 at G2, E13, 5, 6, 7, 8, and he throws him out, and the side is retired. But 2 runs on the 2-run home run by Boog Powell, his second of the year. And after 1, it's a 2-2 ball game. Okay, Billy Heft now. Leading it off. Pitching, I'm sorry, and Carl Yastrzemski leads it off. Top of the second. All tied at 2. Here's Heft. 3-6, and he grounds it back to Heft. And he throws to first, 1 out. Chuck Schilling is the batter now. 6-3, right-handed, fly ball to right X. Herzog, 2-8. .28, 5-2, gets 2 at F2, E8, 6-11, 13. And he makes the catch. 2 outs. And here's Galen Cisco. A 1 WR. .610, struck him out. 1, 2, 3 for Heft, looking better, and got his second strikeout off the pitcher. Middle of the second, it's 2-all. And here's Cisco. Let's see if he can settle down. Jerry Adair leading it off. 4-6, right-handed, base hit to Adair. And Heft comes up, C. Bunter. A 2 WL. 6-5, left-handed, fly ball center, and Hardy makes the catch. 1 down. Here's Marv Breeding. From the stretch, Cisco. 3-8, grounds it to second. Schilling steps on the bag, no play to first. So it's 2 outs and Breeding is on. Not being held. And here's Herzog. .15, oh, he walked him. First and second, 2 outs. And here's Powell again in a clutch situation. He's got a clutch reversal. Pitch to Powell. 6-7, left-handed, double 1 to 5, and that is it, a double. Breeding scores. Herzog goes to third. Again, he's got a 6.72 ERA. That makes it a 3-2 game. Second and third, 2 outs. And here's Gentile. Action in the Red Sox bullpen already. 4-3, left-handed, fly ball right X. Clinton, 3-6. That's a reroll. 3-3, it's going to be a D2. E6, 5-7-8. It is a double, a D2 double. 2 runs will score. And that will be it for Cisco. Maybe. They're coming out to talk to him. A 2-run double by Gentile. 5-2 now. Baltimore. It's 2 outs. They're gonna stay with him. See if he can get Brandt. From the stretch, Cisco. Clutch situation again. 6-8, right-handed, single 1-6, and it's a grounder to third. Malzone has it, and the side is retired, but 3 runs for the Orioles, and they lead at 5-2. Moving to the top of the third, Heft now. Pete Runnels, the top of the order, will lead it off. 5-8, left-handed, struck him out. So Heft has retired 6 in order now. Here's Eddie Broussoud. Doubled and scored in the first. Pitch from Heft. 4-6, right-handed, single 1-7. And that is a liner to second caught by Breeding, 2 away, and Luke Clinton. Two 8, left-handed, pops it up to short. Adair makes the catch. That's 8 in a row for Heft. Now we move to the bottom of the third, and Galen Cisco is pitching on thin ice, if you will. Brooks Robinson leading it off. Like I said, action in the Red Sox bullpen. Cisco into his windup. The pitch to Brooks. That's 4-8, and that's a double down the line. And for realism's sake, that's going to be it for Galen Cisco. There'll be a little break in the action here. Pinky Higgins, the manager for the Red Sox, has come out. He died in 1969 at age 59. Pinky Higgins takes the ball. He was 59. In February 1968, Higgins was arrested after killing 1 and injuring 3 others with his car. I guess that would be vehicular homicide. He suffered 2 heart attacks between the conviction and sentencing. He pled guilty to driving while drunk and was sentenced to 4 years, but was paroled after serving only 2 months. The day after he was paroled, he died of a heart attack in Dallas at the age of 59. I did not know any of this about Pinky Higgins. Cisco pitched 2 innings. I got to tell you, folks, 1, 2, 3, and I'm really sorry about it. He allowed 5 runs, but he's responsible for Brooks on second. I got to tell you, folks, I worry and I get depressed about my life. And when I read about the misfortune of others, I'm not happy it happened, but it makes me feel better about my life. I got to tell you, I know it's sort of we're going to bring in Mike for Niles, who pitched in the first game in real world in relief. Mike for Niles, but that happens to me. I think that's part of the reason why I enjoy watching true crime and things like that. I'm just giving you an honest description of what I go through in my life. Again, I'm not happy that it's happened. I don't wish misfortune on others. McFiles died in 1998 at age 66, my age. His first year was 1952. And he died in St. Petersburg. Mike for Niles, taking his warm-ups. And what I like about the stats I'm keeping now is I can open it up and tell you that this is his first appearance for the season. So he has no record, no nothing. For Niles, with Robinson on second, no outs, Charlie Lau comes in. Here's for Niles. The pitch to Lau. 4-6, left-handed, walked him, so it's first and second for Jerry Adair. 4-12 right-handed, fly ball right. Clinton under it. We have the option of stretching Brooks. He's not too fast. He's 1-12, better than he was in 69. We'll have him hold. 1 out with a -1, And here's Heft. First and second, 1 down. 1-4 struck him out. That's the first strikeout for Niles. 2 away. And here's Marv Breeding. 2-8. And that's a base hit to right. It might score a run. Brooks Robinson, 2-8. Rounding third, 1-12. 1-13, 1-15, 1-14. He's coming home. Here's the throw from Clinton, and he is out. Oh, beautiful throw by Lou Clinton to get Brooks Robinson, and the side is retired. We have gone 3 innings here. It's a 5-2 ball game. We'll take a little break for 2 or 3 minutes. We're cruising right along here in the second game of a doubleheader. In case you missed the first game, the Orioles won it 2-1. It was a pitching duel. But the Orioles have gotten ahead out here, 5-2. I'm Jeffrey Guterman. This is the Strat-O-Matic network. I'll be back in just a couple minutes. Jeffrey Guterman back here in Studio B in the second game of a doubleheader. Orioles looking to sweep. They won the first game 2-1. It's 5-2 now. And Billy Heft takes the mound, taking his warm-ups. Still learning about these people. Okay, Heft is ready. And leading it off is Jim Pagliarone. He singled in the first and knocked in a run. Pagliarone steps in the batter's box. Here's Heft now. The pitch to Pagliarone. 610 right-handed struck him out. That's the fourth, and he has retired 9 in order. Heft has 4.59 ERA. Used mostly as a reliever, but he started this game in real world. Here's Malzone. Nine in a row by Heft. 1-8 left-handed. That's hit well. Oh, it's hit deep by Malzone, and it's gone. Right off of Heft on the first pitch. A home run by Frank Malzone. You know, when I hear about Malzone, I think of calzone, the Italian oven-baked turnover made with leavened dough. So, calzone connects for a home run. It was a 1-8. Oh, left-handed. Gone. Oh. For Malzone, that is Malzone's first home run of the season. Still in the very early going. He had 21 home runs in 619 at-bats. Wow. So the home run by Calzone makes it a 5-3 ball game, and here's Carroll Hardy now. Heft winds and deals. That's 111. Left-handed, grounds it back to Heft, 2 away. And here's Carl Yastrzemski. This is lefty-lefty. .68, and he flies it to right. Under it is Herzog, and the side is retired. But a run for the Red Sox. They narrow the lead, 5-3 now. And Mike Forniles. I don't think I'm really getting that right, but he's pitching now. He has full endurance. Here's Herzog. His first endurance would be after 3. It's cut off, as you can see, but they may have a hitter for him. Here's Forniles. The pitch to Herzog. 4-3 left-handed, grounds it back to Forniles X. 317. (17-3) gets to it. E17, 245 rare play on a G1. And it's not a rare play, it is a ground out with no one on. So Herzog retired, and Boog Powell steps in. Powell 2 for 2 in this game. Home run and a double. Knocked in 3 of the 5 runs. Here's Forniles, and the pitch to Powell. 6-9 left-handed, and that's a double down the line. Wow, Powell 3 for 3 in this game. A home run and 2 doubles. He was 1 for 3 on a walk in the first game of this doubleheader. Pal on second, 1 out. Jim Gentile, the batter. .48, left-handed base hit. Pal running hard, comes home. Third run batted in for Gentile. Not being held. Action in the Red Sox bullpen. They'll be hitting for Niles if he gets out of this. 4-7 right-handed, double 1 to 7. It's a double. Gentile goes to third and holds. I hate to replace a pitcher when he's due up next inning. You know I hate that. Second and third, 1 out, Brooks Robinson. Infield is in. Brooks was thrown out at the plate by Clinton on the base hit by Breeding. That was in the third. From the stretch for Niles. 110. Pops it up to short. And Broussard makes the catch, 2 away. And now for Niles has a chance to get out of this with just 1 run. Lau, the batter. That's 5-6, left-handed, grounds it to second. And the side is retired. There was 1 more run negating the run that Boston scored in the top of the 4th, the home run by Malzone. After 4, it is 6-3 ball game. And Billy Heft comes out. His first endurance is the 5th, this inning. Schilling will lead it off. There'll be a hitter for Niles. .35 left-handed struck him out. 5th strikeout for Heft. And now let's see who's going to hit and come in to pitch. Cisco ends up getting 2 1/3 because the double that he allowed was thrown out. So we have 1 2/3 for Niles. 4 hits, a walk, a strikeout, and a run. Ike D-Lock, principally a starter. We're going to check to see if he's available. Meaning that he does not start a game anytime soon. He is available. He looks like he'd be a good choice. Let's see who's going to hit. Billy Gardner started this season on the Yankees. He played in 4 games. And I'll tell you what, I will not use Gardner. And then I could use him again, like, soon, you know, but just for realism's sake, we'll hold off. I think Russ Nixon might be a good choice. Yeah. Russ Nixon will come in to hit with 1 out, nobody on. Let's just check on Ike D-Lock to make sure that he didn't start on some other team. No, he's with the Red Sox, and he's quite available. This will be his first appearance. Russ Nixon steps in. Where did Heft go? My Lord. It's a pain in the ass. Here he is. When that happens. Here's Heft now. 1 out, nobody on. Nixon at the plate. The pitch from Heft. Again, his first endurance inning, 5-8 left-handed, struck him out. It's 2 strikeouts in a row here in the 5th. Back to the top of the order, Pete Runnels is the batter. Runnels 0 for 2. Struck out twice. 4-5, left-handed, fly ball left field for Powell. He's under it, and the side is retired. So we're in the middle of the 5th. It's 6-3 Orioles, and Ike D-Lock comes in for the Red Sox, third pitcher for the Red Sox. D-Lock died in 2022 at the age of 92. He played 11 seasons. A knee injury shortened his career. So D-Lock is ready. Really, Doug? Wow. Thank you for that information. Bottom of the 5th, Jerry Adair will lead it off. Ike D-Lock on the mound. Here's D-Lock. The wind up, the pitch to Adair. That's 210 right-handed, double 1-6. It's a base hit for Adair. Adair is on. D-Lock has a good hold, -4. -3. And here's Billy Heft now, a C bunter. We'll have him hit away. That's 1-2, grounds it back to D-Lock. He turns around, throws it to second. Over to first, it's a double play, 2 outs. And here's Marv Breeding. Breeding 2 for 3. 1-9 right-handed, struck him out. So D-Lock looks pretty good there in the 5th. We have gone 5 innings. It's 6-2, 6-3 Orioles. And here's Heft now. This is Heft's second endurance inning, full endurance. Brosseau to lead it off. Pitch from Heft, 1-6 left-handed, struck him out. 7th strikeout for Heft. Now Lou Clinton. .38, and there's a base hit for Clinton. 4th hit allowed by Heft. Clinton is on. Here's Pagliarone now. 1 for 2 here in the second game. He was 2 for 4 in the first game. Here's Heft now. The pitch to Pagliarone. 1-4 left-handed, grounds it to second. Breeding throws to first, and Clinton advances to second, 2 outs. And Frank Malzone is the batter in a clutch situation. One four, fly ball right field for Herzog, and the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit allowed by Heft, left on. Bottom of the 6th now. Orioles batting, they lead by 3. Ike to lock in his second inning of relief. Here's Whitey Herzog to lead it off. 3-11, that's a ballpark blast by Herzog. He has the power, but it's a 20, left-handed. Not much of a chance anyway. A fly deep to right and caught by Clinton, 1 out. Now here's Boog, 3 for 3 today in this second game of the doubleheader. The 2-run home run, 2 doubles, has knocked in 3, scored 3 runs. One 5, and that is a base hit by Powell, 4 for 4. And we're only in the 6th. Powell is on. Here's Jim Gentile. Ah. 2-5 right-handed, struck him out. 2 away for Jackie Brandt. 6-6, and he grounds it to short for Brosseau, and the side is retired. So DeLocke pitches 2 fairly decent innings, allowing no runs, 2 hits. We'll take a break here. After 6, it's 6-2 Orioles. They won the first game of this doubleheader 2-1. I will be back in just a couple minutes. Okay, I'm back. I don't really feel like a break. So Heft comes out in his third, I'm sorry, in his, third endurance inning. Full endurance. Carroll Hardy leads it off. Here's the windup, the pitch to Hardy. That's 3-5 left-handed, walked him. Now Carl Yastrzemski, the batter. .58 left-handed, struck him out. 8th strikeout for Heft. Now Chuck Schilling. 1 out with Hardy on first. .38 left-handed, grounds it back. Heft has it. Throws to second, to first, double play. And we're heading to the bottom of the 7th. It's still a 6-3 ball game. Ike DeLocke pitching probably his final inning here. He pitched 2 scoreless. He's due up in the 8th. Here's Brooks Robinson now. 5'11", right-handed, fly ball left X. Yastrzemski 111. .111. 4-1 gets to it. E11, 6-9, 11. And he makes the catch. 1 away. Now Charlie Lau. .59 left-handed. Grounds to short X. Brossoud 329. .329, 1-3 goes through, base hit, S2. 468 E29. That's a base hit. Lau is on. And here's Jerry Adair. Uh, 4-9. Right-handed, Adair hits it well, hits it deep, and it's gone. A 2-run home run for Adair. He has end power. Off Ike DeLocke. And he's 1 hitter walk away from fatigue. Again, 4-9 right-handed, and home run, has the power. 1-15, it was a 13. Third home run in this ball game. For Adair. That is Adair's first home run of the season. Okay, here comes Billy Heft with 1 out, nobody on. Ike DeLocke into his windup. That's 2-7 struck him out. Third strikeout for DeLocke, 2 away, and Marvin Breeding steps in. Marvin 2 for 4. 1-4, grounds it to second. Schilling throws to first, and the side is retired. But 2 more runs for the Orioles. We're heading to the 8th. It's 8-3 now. Heft takes the mound with full endurance. There'll be a hitter for DeLocke. 3 innings, 3 hits, no walks, 3 strikeouts, 2 runs for DeLocke. Let's see who's hitting here. We're scraping down here. We'll go with Geiger, who has played. Don't tell me he's a left-handed hitter. Yeah, forget it. We'll go with Tillman. He is the backup catcher for the 69 Braves. Tillman, a 229 hitter. Let's check on Chet Nichols to see if he's available to come in. We just want to make sure. Yeah, he is available. Just want to check now to make sure he doesn't. Chet Nichols. Oh. He's only a reliever, so we can definitely use him. He will be the 4th pitcher for Boston. Chet Nichols, +1, +2. Okay, Tillman steps in now. Red Sox down by 5. Pitch to Tillman, 2-10. Left-handed, struck him out. That's the 9th strikeout for Billy Heft, and he's pitched really good baseball. Both pitchers in this doubleheader. Steve Barber pitched a complete game, 2-1 win. Schwal pitched well also, but he became fatigued after 7 2/3. He allowed only 2. It's 1 out. And here's Pete Runnels. Pitch from Heft, 2-11, left-handed, grounds it to short Adair, throws him out, 2 away. Now here's Eddie Brissoud. .64, right-handed, grounds to short X. Adair, .325. Whoa. 2-3. It goes through, base hit S2. 4-6-8, 25. And that is a 2-out single by Brissoud. Here's Lou Clinton now. It's not being held. 6-9, right-handed. Triple 1-2. That'll be a double down the line. Brissoud to third. 1-14, 1-15, 1-17, 1-14. We're gonna frickin' bring him home. You may say, well, why? Because. And he is out. Serves him right. because with 2 outs, that run could have been important. So the side is retired. Heft gets out of it. No runs. 2 hits and 1 left. Maybe that was a bad call, but life is too short, folks, when I play all these thousands of games to worry about a bad call here and there. Here comes Chet Nichols, the new pitcher. If you're looking ahead to the top of the 9th, it'll be Pagliarone, Malzone, and Hardy. Here's Chet Nichols now on the mound. He is the 4th pitcher for the Red Sox. Chet Nichols Jr. His father was a right-hander who played from 1926 to 1932. Chet Jr., his real name is Chester, died in 1995, age 64. He died of cancer. So Nichols is ready. Whitey Herzog to lead it off. This will be lefty-lefty for Whitey. That's 6'5" left-handed. Oh my, that is a double down the line for Whitey. And Chet had a 3.00 ERA. Whitey with the leadoff double. Here's Boog Powell, 4 for 4. A triple, and he's hit for the cycle. Pitch from Nichols. 3-7, walked him. Oh, I'm sorry. Grounds to second. I think the runner will hold. Grounds to second, he will advance. 1 out. Whitey on third. Here's Jim Gentile. Oh, 1-2. Left-handed ballpark slash. For Gentile, it's a 10 left-handed. And that is a liner to second. 2 outs. And here's Jackie Brandt. 2-6. That's hit deep by Brandt. And it is gone. A 2-run home run for Jackie Brandt. 4th home run of this ball game. Boy, did he get a hold of that one. 3, 5, 6, 8. It is now a 10-3 game. Brandt on a 2-6 left-handed. Home run 1-14. Brandt had 19 home runs in 505 at-bats in real worlds. For Brandt, that is his 2nd home run of the season. Tied with many. In the American League. Okay, 2 outs, nobody on. Here's Brooks Robinson. .310 left-handed, pops it up third base, foul territory. And Malzone makes the catch. The side is retired. But 2 runs. On the 2-run blast by Brandt. 10-3 Orioles. They're on the verge of sweeping. Billy Heft has gone all the way. Now he has 2 hits against him in an endurance inning. Pagliarone will lead it off. The Red Sox down by 7. Here's the pitch to Pagliarone. 1-7, and he flies it to center. Under it is Brandt, 1 out. Now Frank Malzone, who homered. .6'9" right-handed. That's a triple 1-2 double. Action in the Orioles bullpen. No reason why we have to let him pitch fatigued. Wilhelm is warming. He is rested. We'll just double check to make sure that he was, I'm pretty damn sure he was on the Orioles already. Yeah, absolutely. He played for a lot of teams. He played for the Giants, Cardinals, Cleveland, Baltimore, White Sox, California, Atlanta, Cubs, Atlanta again, and the Dodgers. So we'll count that as 10 different teams, really 9. Went to the whatever team that was for a second time. He was moved around a lot. Okay, Malzone on second, 1 out. Here's Carroll Hardy. That's 2-10, and that is a liner to third. Oh, a nice catch by Brooks Robinson, 2 outs. So Heft has a chance to finish it here with 2 outs in the 9th. He is 1 hit or walk away from fatigue. From the stretch, Heft facing Yastrzemski. 2-9, left-handed, struck him out, and the ball game is over. 10 strikeouts for Heft. The final here in Baltimore, Baltimore 10, Boston 3. A very good pitching performance by Billy Heft. He's 1-0 now. He pitched 9 innings. He allowed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits. He walked 2, struck out 10, and he allowed 3 runs. The loss goes to Cisco. He is 0-1. Nichols came in 2, 3, 4, 7. Pitched 1 inning, 2 hits, and 2 earned runs allowed. The final line, Orioles 10 runs, 15 hits, no errors. Red Sox 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors. So there you have it. The Orioles have swept the Red Sox in the doubleheader, and they take the 3-game series 2 out of 3. Again, game 1, here it is. Orioles 2, Red Sox 1. Barber all the way with 7 strikeouts, allowing only 1 run. Schwal pitched pretty good. And then in the second game, they get another complete game. This one from Billy Heft. 3 runs in 9 innings. That's going to do it. I'm going to put both of these in the books. Programming note. I have a game, unless something happens, if I'm not feeling well or whatever it is, I have a game at 1:15 p.m. It's right on my page. Continuing on April 15 in the 62 replay, the White Sox with Pizarro, no record, at the A's with Racal, 0-1. Thank you for being here, everybody. Stay strong, stay well. I want to thank Stack Bob Cole, Doug, Kathy, Demos, the Big Cat, Geezer, JC was here, and everybody else. I'll catch you all next time. Oh!